Hi, I'm Tony Castanier, and I'm giving my TED Talk presentation for my professional speaking class. So I played football with this kid, number 68, Wyatt Landsberger. Me and Wyatt Landsberger didn't have much in common. One thing we did have in common, though, is that we both loved the game of football. Me and him, during school days, we didn't have really much to come together with. He was more of anime and Pokemon, and I just loved everything sports related. Now, one reason why me and Wyatt are still so close today is because of our coach, Bob Spade. Bob Spade is a pretty decorated coach in our Columbiana County area, and one thing that he preached was brotherhood. And brotherhood really stuck with me and Wyatt because me and him didn't really have very many things in common, but we had football. And so me and him were ride or die on the field. It was every single game we would come out. The last game we even hugged. It was a good moment. So I bring this up today because I want kids in the younger generation or adults to have the same connection that I had with sports, and football is the main thing for me to do that. Now, there are professional connections that have been made as well. There is Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, and me and Michael Jordan. Me and Michael Jordan are pretty close. So I bring those connections up because they have happened over time, just playing a sport together. And I want to preach to the younger generation to get out and play youth sports just like I did. Now, these are some health benefits for kids. It's physical and mental health. 88% of kids get physical health benefit, which is true because you're out there practicing almost every day for about 2 to 2.5 hours, and it's great for the kids to just go out and just have fun and be outside. The next is it gives a child something to do. I was a kid with ADHD, and what my parents found was that I was always cooped up in the house when I was little. I would be outside playing with friends and all that, but it wasn't enough for me. So they put me in sports, and it really gave me something to do and let me burn off some energy. The next, it learns discipline and dedication. That is one thing I learned with high school football. With high school football, he taught us how to be respectful to others and just really taught us a lot of good life lessons on how to be just like a good man. It helps kids get along with other people. Children mainly, they'll get along with their coach, but just getting your child out there and talking to other kids, it really builds connections. Some of my best friends played youth sports with me that I still talk to today and are really close with. It benefits their mental health. It just gives them something to get their mind off of things. They'll be playing the sport and not really thinking about anything going on at home or anything negative that might be happening for them. Social life, it grows your close circle of friends. It really expanded mine just playing sports and meeting a lot of new people, and it gave us something to talk about and bond over. I talked about ADHD earlier. What my parents did was they found out if they got me out practicing every day for either football, I played t-ball, basketball, I just played all the sports when I was little, and it really helped me calm down when I would get home. And so they would use sports as a way for me to get outside, do something, get active, and even just easier for them at home, to be honest. Now this is cut off a little bit, but these are the differences between ADD and ADHD and the common similarities between the two. Now with ADD, it is all just your mind is all over the place. You're not thinking about one thing for too long, and if you're not really interested in it, then you're not really going to be dedicated to what you're doing, and you won't finish it. My mom would have me do 30 minutes of reading every day in the summer, and I never got through a book and know what the book was about because I just did not want to sit there for 30 minutes and read. Now with the hyperactivity, that is different. That is what I have. I played sports to get my hyperactivity going and to kind of just like a stimulant for me, just to be focused. And these are some of the things for ADHD. Fidgety and relentless, I'm always twiddling my fingers. If I have a pen, you're getting distracted in class. And difficulty waiting on my turn, not more for me, but I see it all the time with other people. Just can't wait in line, or kids in class, they always stand up and are doing something or want their turn to be first. And these are the similarities. I don't have a lot of these, but I know a lot of kids that do. Not all of these correlate to me, but it probably correlates to your kid at home. My next topic is talking about just how kids can get out and find things to do for youth sports. Because in bad areas, there probably isn't a bunch of youth sports to go out there and do. Especially in the rural areas, it's hard for them to go out and find a youth sports team to go sign up for. But I've come up with a bunch of alternatives for that. One of them is the YMCA. The YMCA puts on basketball leagues and other kinds of leagues all the time, and they just have kids out there and playing sports. The next is like church league. I know my friends still today play like church league basketball, and this just gives them something to do. I know they put it on for kids as well, and so a lot of my friends did that when they were little. And here are the other areas for kids getting into youth sports. It goes from grades 3 to 5, 6 to 8, and 9 to 12. It's a little bit blurry. I was reading that out there for you guys. But yeah, that gives them opportunities living in these certain areas to go out and just sign up for youth sports and to be a little bit active. Now, I challenge you parents out there to get your kid outside doing something, even if it's not a youth sport, just getting them outside of the house and off the tablet. It's better for them physically and mentally. This is me when I was little playing youth sports, and I loved it. My parents love it, and I still do it today. So I challenge you parents out there to go sign your kids up for youth sports. Thank you.